Hey, before we start to the interview session, I would you mind if can we introduce ourselves first? I'm gonna introduce myself, and after that, you can introduce yourself after me.
Okay.
Okay, then. All right. So my name is Davina, and right now I'm in a sixth semester majoring English literature in Sultan Agung University in Indonesia. So would you mind to introduce yourself, please?
My name's sorry. My name's Matty, and I am a student at the University of Strathclyde in Glasgow doing politics, and I also am a nightclub manager.
Oh. Okay, great. So, about the interview, I'm gonna explain first about the interview session. So, I'm gonna ask you about three topics, which is actually around United Kingdom. The first topic is gonna about the society. The second is about culture and arts, and then the third is about social media and recent issues. Okay,
Sure.
so yeah, I'm gonna uh I'm gonna just clarify that this interview is not like formal, but it's gonna be semi-formal. You just can answer based on your observe or based on your opinion.
Okay.
Okay, great, thank you. Also, maybe if there are any question that you feel uncomfortable, just let me know. Maybe we can skip the question.
Sure. Well,
Okay, is that okay?
yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay, good. Okay, then for the first question is gonna about the society. I'm gonna start with the light question. What is something you enjoy most about living in the United Kingdom?
Mm. I think I like the humour. I
Hmm?
think we're very funny. I think that some of the best comedy in the world is from the UK. So people are very funny. When you walk down the street, when you go to bars, when you go to restaurants, people are funny and it's there's a lot of laugh, which I
Mm-hmm.
which, which I like a lot. So that's my favorite thing.
Like their environment.
Hmm.
Great. So, has that always been your favorite thing, or it has been changed over the time?
Um, yeah, I don't know. I probably it's always been my favorite thing. It's definitely a changing society.
Mhm.
The United Kingdom. A lot of people are saying for the worst. It's not going in a good direction. So
Mhm.
yeah, we have lost a lot of things that we used to hold, important to us, but we haven't lost our sense of humor. So that's good.
Okay. And then since today is part of weekday, right? Today is Monday, right? So could you
Yeah.
describe a typical weekday that in your life or maybe that people in UK usually do?
For me, I go to university. I wake up.
Mm-hmm.
It's some time during the day to go to class. Then after class, I study. I go to the gym. But during the weekends, it would be different. It would be, I work weekends. But for some people, maybe they would probably go out. They would come home at 3 in the morning, and so.
Oh, I see. Then what about the weekend itself? So is there any like how do people in your area usually spend their leisure time or their weekend?
I think they mostly go to bars. They go to nightclubs in Glasgow. Definitely. Um, some of my friends, we go to like martial arts classes, and then
Mm-hmm.
before then we go out. But I think pretty much everyone will go out. It's later in the night, 8, 9, 10 o'clock, and
Like
they'll
they're
get home at
mhm,
3 a.m. usually.
enjoying their time, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
great. Okay, and then the last question from the society, I'm gonna ask about what are some social manners or unwritten rules that visitor from outside UK should know when they are visiting the UK?
It's not too bad here. I think one that a lot of foreigners don't know or
Mm-hmm.
do that really upsets people, like especially like Indian culture, like that doesn't have this, and so when
Mm-hmm.
they come to the UK, they often will offend people. Is if someone's getting off a bus or a train,
Oh,
step to the side and let them get because you can't
yes.
get off and on at the same time. They're just going to
Uh-huh.
hit each other. And for
Yeah.
some reason, like there are some countries where they just fight each other, and it makes no
Mm-hmm.
sense. So like if you're waiting to get on a train, you step to the side and let everyone get off first, and then you get on. And for so, and, and that's actually become a very like people like complain about this a lot now with immigration. They say, "I just want to get on the train." Like,
Yeah.
it's like my
Yeah.
way.
Mm-hmm. Like, we should priority the people who from inside the train to go out first, right?
Yes, definitely. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Okay, then, can we move to the second topic about the culture and arts?
sure.
Okay, then. Um, for the first one is what is there any cultural tradition or celebrations are important in your area?
There's lots. Yeah, of course. I mean, if you want one that's unique to Scotland, it's like we have bonfire night. We have uh, oh, what's it called again? Actually, we have a holiday, and I can't remember the name.
Mm-hmm.
We have lots of kind of national holidays, but I think with social media and culture, I think we actually don't celebrate them as much now. I think everyone's in their house watching YouTube and Netflix, and they don't go out as
Mm-hmm.
much and celebrate. So it's like there's been a decline in celebrating holidays, but we've got some, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see. And for the next question is, what kind of music, films, TV shows, or other art that currently popular people around you?
Um, I don't know. I don't follow a lot of it. Maybe um, I really don't know the answer to that
Mhm.
question. I think it's what is it like? I uh, I don't know what people. Sabrina Carpenter, I like her. Sabrina Carpenter's
Oh,
popular. She's very,
mostly
very popular.
like a pop culture, right?
Yeah, yeah, she's popular. Like TV, I don't know. I think television's pretty bad now in the UK. It's pretty. I
Mhm.
think 20 years ago it was like really 30, really good, really funny, really. And I think recently it's become very cheap and like easy, and so there's not as much good media now.
Yeah, maybe sometimes like different and like people they have their own taste or
Yeah.
depends on what. Yeah, okay. And then okay, I'm gonna ask about this. It's like drinking tea really as popular as people say. As so far that I know that, if I heard about something from United Kingdom, like their tea time is a really famous. Is that really
Mhm.
as popular as people say in there?
No, not at all. Well, I think people, especially recently, people are starting to drink coffee more than tea now. Tea
Mm.
is still it's still popular. I think the older people, like when I go to visit my gran or my like older family members, they all drink tea all the time. But the younger people, no, it's becoming unpopular with the younger generations. Coffee is the
Mhm.
new
Mhm.
thing. It's a shame because tea is really good and it was a good part of our culture, but it's things are changing definitely.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree that. But also, I kind of curious about the tea taste in that because since it's kind of popular too. Because yeah, I'm sure that every country there have their iconic tea, like their iconic drink tea.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
definitely. The last time I came back from Bali, I bought a copy Luwak, and I was
Mhm.
making all everyone try it, and they were going, "Oh, I'm not drinking that."
Yeah, it depends on people because people will have different taste also.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Okay, and then it's still about the culture and arts. I'm gonna ask. People often imagine that everyone in the UK speaks with the British accents. How different are accents across the UK?
Yeah, huge. Yeah, there's the um, British is a strange. term. It's like saying Indonesians have an Asian accent. What does that mean? I mean, you kind of do, but you don't. It's not like a Japanese or a Chinese or a Malaysian, you know. So it's like, I mean, even in Indonesia, how many different accents do you have? Like Java, Bali,
Yeah.
Lombok.
Uh,
It's like, yeah, it's like Scotland is a different country. It's its own country, you know. So we've got
mhm,
our own like government, culture, um, uh, and so we speak completely. I mean, I live in Glasgow now, but Edinburgh is a 40-minute drive, and they speak completely different. And then if you go up north, Aberdeen, it's 1 hour drive, and
mhm.
they have actually words that they say that we don't know what they mean. Like only they know what those words mean. We don't say those words, and we don't. And when they
Mhm.
talk, we go, "What are you saying? What's going on?" Yeah. So like it's so different. It's a very diverse linguistic culture.
Mhm. Is there any exactly number how many accent in UK itself?
I don't think so. I think maybe there's a rough idea, but it's so it merges, you know. So as you
Mhm,
travel from one city to the other, you can hear it progressively change. Like
mhm,
Livingston is in between Edinburgh and Glasgow, and their language is like their accent is
mhm,
like the two accents joining together. So if they go to Edinburgh, people say that they sound like they're from Glasgow, and when they
mhm,
go to Glasgow, people say they sound like Edinburgh because they've got both of the aspects of the accent.
mhm. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna ask about a bit personal. Do you ever experience like how can I say like misunderstood with different accent in your area itself in the UK itself?
Not usually. I think usually we get by okay. Maybe um no, I think sometimes maybe someone it might be if they're from very far to the north, maybe you go,
Mhm,
oh, your accent is that. But no, I can't think of a time I've ever misunderstood someone.
mhm. Okay. Okay, great. And then we move to the next topic, which is about the social media and recent issues. I'm gonna ask about the social media first. Which social media platform are most commonly used by people in the UK today?
Social media, I think Instagram is the biggest one.
Mm,
Uh, some people still use Snapchat, but I think Snapchat has become the old people
mhm,
for old people. You know, it's like it was when I was young. Snapchat was like what you would use, and now it's kind of like if you use Snapchat today, it's like cringy. It's
mhm,
like why would you do that? It's so. Instagram is the biggest one. No one uses Facebook anymore. That's
mhm,
pretty much over. I think TikTok's pretty. I don't use TikTok, but TikTok's very big, very popular. Yeah, I'd say Instagram and TikTok are probably the biggest ones.
yeah, mostly Instagram and TikTok, right? Okay.
Mhm.
And and then do you think social media has changed the way people in the UK communication with each other?
Um, yeah, I think it's done that all over the world. It's but in the UK, yeah, it does. Yeah, I think relationships have changed. Like when it like romantic relationships have changed,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's made friendships easier in a lot of ways, which is nice. But I think it's made romantic relationships worse. It's more stress and pressure, more basically worrying about nothing. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like, people get so worried about these things that don't matter, that never should have been a problem to begin with, but now they are. You know, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna ask about the recent issues. In your opinion, what kinds of news or topics are people in the UK discussing the most on social media in these days?
Um, it's yeah, mainly politics. I think right now it's the economy and immigration are the things
Mm.
everyone's panicking about, and it's been like that way for 5 years probably.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then uh oh yeah, the recently headways have been a major topic of discussion in the UK. Have you seen people talking about the headwinds on social media, and do you think they affect everyday life? I think that I ever heard that today is summertime in the UK, right? And the
Yeah.
headwinds is kind of extreme. Mm.
Yeah, it's very, very hot. It's very hot right now. It's great. I mean, we're always enjoying it. But yeah, when I'm working, it's very hard sometimes working. But I think if you came here, you would laugh because I've seen Indonesian heat, and that's different. That's way more than here, you know. So when people
Oh,
are
really?
saying, yeah, it's like my friend from Thailand. She just came back from Thailand,
Uh-huh.
and when I was in Thailand, it was like the craziest heat I've ever had.
Mm.
And she was saying like, yeah, like this is nothing, you know, Thailand's so much worse. So it's not as bad as people. I think the media like to, they want a story to tell, but I don't think the heat's that bad. I think we're going to be okay.
Mm. Yeah, I see. I think because also Indonesia or Asia only have two season. It's only
Yeah,
yeah, it's summer and the rain season.
yeah.
Okay, and then okay, I think that's all from the topic, but actually I have two addition question. Is it okay if I'm going to ask this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, what do you think is the most interesting that international students should know about the British society?
Oh, it's interesting.
Mhm.
Uh, I'd say the comedy. I think if you're learning English, you've got a good easy time because you can learn and laugh at the same time, which is very nice.
Okay. Okay, and then okay, it's going to be the last question actually. So, what is one common misconception that foreigners have about the UK?
Well, there's probably a lot. I mean, um, hmm. I think the worst one is like London is
Mhm,
probably the worst city in the UK to represent British people. It's unfortunately become very un-British, very international, and that's not always a good thing. And it's become very like, if you think that the UK is London,
mhm,
it's like, yeah, it's so wrong, you know. There's so many different
mhm,
cities that are they've got their own culture, their own people, their own style. So if you think, oh, I'm going to go to the UK, and then you go to London, that's like the worst.
mhm.
That's the worst thing you do, yeah.
Because UK is not just London, right?
But it's 4 countries, you know. So it's even saying you've been to the UK, it's like saying I've been to Europe. It's like no,
Mhm.
you don't get no. Did you go to France? Did you go to Germany? It doesn't work that way.
Okay, okay. Okay, I think that's all for the interview from today. I really thank you for your helping and for your willingness to help me with this interview.
No
Okay, I
problem.
do. Mm, or maybe do you have any question for you want to ask or no?
I don't think so. I just had fun.
Okay.
It was a good time. If you need any more help, let me know. I can do more.
Mm, okay, right. Okay, it's really nice to meet you, and thank you so much again for having me and uh give me your time to do this
No,
interview.
no
Mhm.
problem, man. Enjoyed doing it. Thank you for asking.
Okay.